Hi everyone and welcome back to Jump to It Designs. In this plan with me, I thought it would be a fun idea to use the Happy Planner Mini. And I normally only use the Erin Condren. That's just what I personally use. And to me, I feel like that's sometimes easy to show on camera just because it has the peekaboo notes especially, and people like seeing that. Whereas the Mini, we don't have peekaboo notes that small, but I thought it'd be fun to show the Mini because, oh, my phone is going crazy, but, because I do really only show the Erin Condren, that's not really fair to people who have other types of planners, and we do sell stickers for, Erin Condren, the vertical one, horizontal, Happy Planner, the Happy Planner Mini, and the Happy Planner Big. So I should be showing more planners. And so for today, in the Mini, I will be using, since this is the week of the first day of spring, which is Wednesday, I thought it'd be nice to use the Flower Power because I think this one just screams spring. I think the colors are just stunning, and these flowers are so vibrant. So let's just get on into it. And I'm using one of the Happy Planners that doesn't have dates on it or anything. That's just the one I could find. Just one that was laying around. And I also liked, I was gonna plan in one, another one that actually did have the dates, but that had this crazy color right here. And I just feel like it was not going to mesh well with like any type of kit. So I thought this one was much more simple and a little bit easier to kind of show the design. So first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and put the strips up at the top and try to get this as even as possible. It's always kind of weird planning in something that I don't really plan in. I have planned in a Mini a few times. I think maybe last year, maybe 2 years ago. I just love the idea of a Mini. I love the size of it. I love that you could take out the sheets for planning. And I don't know why I stopped planning in it. I think I just kind of liked the size of the Erin Condren. But I've used so many planners throughout this whole process of having this shop. I used obviously the Erin Condren vertical, and then I had the Erin Condren horizontal, and then I've tried, I think, like that plum planner, and I've tried the recollections planner, and I tried the Mini. I've tried so many different types, and that's, I think it's good to do that. I think it's really, you don't know the way that you like to plan until you actually plan it out. And some of those, I would like to say I stuck out with some of those planners for a full year, but some of them only kind of lasted maybe a month or two. But I think that's like the great thing about planning is that there's so many different ways to do it. And even then, looking at, say, how I plan in my Erin Condren can be totally different how someone else plans in their Erin Condren. So it's really nice that kind of like no matter what planner you have, there's always like a different style, and you just have to find the right one that works for you. So now I'm finishing up here with these strips. And let's see, I say we just go ahead and start putting down the full boxes. So we have these full boxes here that are stunning, so stunning. If you can tell from this art, this is the same design that we use for one of our May monthlies. And this is the quote. It says, "All good things are wild and free," and we thought that was a fun quote because all of these kind of wildflowers. So I'm going to take this box here because I think down here, you'll see these dots here, and these dots are kind of like a bigger box, so that's why I'm going to take this bigger box right here and just put that down there. And already a little crooked, but it wouldn't be a plan with me of mine if I didn't have at least one thing pretty crooked. And then I think what I'm going to do, I kind of like things in this kind of layout just to all kind of be, I don't know, kind of the same, I guess. So I don't know if that made any sense, but I'm just gonna go through and just put all of the boxes along this side here. And because I feel like sometimes with the mini, at least I know when I was planning it, I would try kind of like putting stuff all over the place. And for me, I need to like look at my planner and know exactly where I'm writing something for this day or this day. And that's just how I found worked best for me. But obviously, like I said, there's so many different ways of planning. And oops, let's not get too many crooked things in this video. Okay, so that side is done, and then I'm gonna move on to this side, and I think I'm just gonna do the same, like having all of the full boxes on the right side. And also, since I'm wanting to plan, like kind of rotate out the planners, comment down below what planner you have and which planner you would like to see the next Plan With Me in. So now that I have all of those done, maybe I'll zoom in a little just so it's more in the shot. I feel like in the Erin Condren I can zoom in so close, but this is gonna small enough that I can see everything in one. So now that I have all of that done, I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and, let's see, oh, I'll do, okay, so the notes section here is kind of where I'm gonna have my, kind of like sidebar. So I'm just gonna put right below it a habit tracker, and then right below that I'm just gonna put another one. And then what I'm going to do is, let's see, after that I'm just gonna go ahead and start putting these little checklists down. And I'm just gonna put them right under the Monday and have it go out. And we tried having our hearts line up perfectly. So now I'm just gonna go through and do the rest. All right, and the last one on Sunday, because as much as I would like to just chill and watch TV on Sunday, I'm sure I always have at least one or two things that I have to get done. So now that I have that all done, I'm going to, let's see. I always like kind of putting 2 weekend banners. I like having the 1 weekend banner up here just because I feel like this whole page is basically my weekend. And then I'm gonna see, is that gonna take up too much room? I don't think so. I'm gonna now take this long weekend banner and put it right up against the corner. Let's see. Just like that. So right up against the edge, right there. And now, let's see, I'm just gonna go through and, oh, I can put this here too. I'll put the little next week sticker right here so that I can just kind of write out one thing that's happening next week, and then here can just be for like little notes. And now I'm gonna go through and just kind of put some full boxes down, and I'm gonna put them down to where I think things are happening. So I know Saturday will probably be a big thing happening there. Friday, I'm sure there's big thing happening. And so sometimes what I like doing also to save room in these planners, because you really have basically like 1 section, 2 section, 3 section. And sometimes if you maybe need to write more stuff down, you can just take your box and flip it this way. And that way that just frees up a little bit more room right there since the boxes fit that way. And then Sunday, I'm just gonna put, let's see, I'll do this here, and then maybe put an appointment label. And our appointment labels fit right in between one of these lines. So I'll do that, and then let's see, move over to the other side and start just putting down, let's see, I'll put that there. Whoa, that would have been way wonky. And I'm just kind of adding boxes where I think I kind of like know when stuff is happening. Tuesday. And then I'll add another little box. Tuesday is always kind of a busy day in the office, and that is gonna drive me crazy. Trying to line these up as straight as possible, and this is really becoming a task. Okay, that is probably gonna drive me insane, but we are just gonna keep on going. Let's see, I'm gonna do one of these. I'll put down that box, and then I will put down one of these little pink boxes. There we go. And then maybe I will put an appointment label on this day, because normally Tuesdays are our sale days, so I can mark that for the sale. So I have all of those down, and now I'm going to go through and start putting out oh, I can use, let me see. So these are our popcorn / glitter headers. So with the mini, we just have a combined sheet because everything is a little bit smaller. And let's see, I'm gonna start putting some popcorns where I normally like to put them. So Sunday, no surprise, chillin'. And then I'm also gonna put the washer and dryer popcorn. Then on Wednesday, I'm going to put the computer right there. On Monday, I will put a little coffee popcorn, even though I don't really drink coffee. I'm more of a tea person, but I always like putting that popcorn on Monday because I feel like that like gets me going for the week. And then I like putting the, I'll put the birthday popcorn there. And let's see, maybe I'm working out on Thursday. Maybe I'm getting my hair done on Tuesday. And maybe I'm going somewhere on Saturday. So I put down a few of these, and now I'm also gonna go ahead and put some of these little functional stickers. So just going through and placing them. Obviously, if I knew what I was doing these weeks, I would put down the correct stickers, but I don't. I'm just putting them down wherever. And I will put Alright, so I have that down, and then I just like adding some of this deco because I think this deco is stunning. So I'm just gonna add just some little pops of the deco everywhere, because you can never have too many flowers. And I also love adding these little bow clips. I just think they really like make a spread, and they just like add so much to a box. I'll add that one there. And then I think that is it. Now I'm going to add these strips. So I'm gonna go over here and punch them. Alright, so I've just punched the strips, and now I always forget which side these go on. Okay, so I think this one goes here. So with the Happy Planner, we've kind of noticed with the Happy Planner Mini, sometimes the big, that for some reason, we don't know why, the lines can just be a little different depending on the type of planner, even like depending on what week it is, which can be a little frustrating. So we try to get it as even as possible and as accurate as possible, but sometimes we just try the best that we can. And so this is what this side looks like. And now I'm gonna go ahead and put the other one. I think this is another reason why my Happy Planner mini days were very short-lived, because this was kind of a struggle. I feel like I have to have so much concentration to do this. This is almost as hard as putting down those huge stickers for the monthly. I think this almost is harder. But there we go. So we have the middle ones down, and as much as a struggle that is, I really do feel like it brings it all together. It just adds that extra color to the middle. And yeah, I think that is it for this plan with me. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. So be sure to comment below what planner you have and which one you would like to see the next plan with me in. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and also follow us on Instagram and Facebook. And that is all. Bye guys.